Hello, Steffi here. It's time to talk real people, real lives. Today's episode is about starting from zero. But what is zero? Our guest today is Paola. She immigrated from Chile to New Zealand 9 years ago. She started from zero. But what kind of zero? She's going to share her story with us. So listen carefully, watch, because this is a very powerful and touchy story. So please welcome Paola. Hello Paola, how are you today?
Hi Steffi, I'm good.
You're excited to be here?
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
inviting
so
me,
much.
for having me.
Yeah, that is great, and I really, honestly, I am so proud of you. You are such a powerful and strong person to go through this, because I know your story, and it's really brave to share. And also, I know you want to share it to help others to find out what is zero. So, how did it all start?
Okay, well, we arrived with Antonia here in New Zealand when she was only 4, and we live in South Island for 5 months in Ashburton, where I milked cows.
Yeah.
And then after 5 months, I decided it was time for just start on my own with Antonia, because we were staying at our friend's place. So I decided to move up to Auckland and start looking for, jobs. Although it was hard as well, because I also didn't have a visa. I am a fully Kiwi now. I am 100% legal here. Thank you, New Zealand. But by then I didn't have a visa, nothing. And actually even the visitor visa had run out. So if they found me, they could say goodbye, you know. So in Auckland, I didn't have a job. I didn't have money. We didn't have anything apart from our clothes, a little bit warm. And so one day, because I needed to make money anyway every day, so I could feed my daughter and myself a little bit.
Yeah.
So we used to go and knocking doors and offering, I know how to make manicures and pedicures, and I can clean your house, I can help you doing whatever you like. And actually you can pay me whatever you want. I was that desperate. And so one day it was very cold, so we went back home, where we were staying in a room. We went back because it was cold. And then next morning Antonia started with coughing, and she got, within a few days she got really sick. And so she's got asthma, so if she has breathing problem, it's something we really need to look after.
Yeah.
So I ran the ambulance that night. I didn't even have grade on my phone, but because of a TV ad, I learned that it was for free, dialing 111. So I did for free.
Yeah.
And so the ambulance arrived, and they checked Antonia, and they said, well, we really need to take her to the hospital. I was relieved on one side, knowing that she was going to be looked after, but on the other side I was also so worried and scared, because I didn't have any money to come back from the hospital to the house where we were staying. And so I explained to them, I said, fine, but just be mindful. How can I come back here? I don't have any money. The guys were so nice, and they said, don't worry, we will give you a voucher so you come back on a taxi. Okay, just let's go. So they took her to the hospital. In the waiting room I met this incredible guy with his little daughter, and we started talking. And the guy at the end, when he left, he handed me over a roll of notes. And when you don't have anything, nothing at all, if someone hands you $20, it's huge.
Yeah.
I went in that time, these are tiny brackets, I had $11 to spend in groceries a week for me and my daughter. So whatever this amazing guy had me over, it was a real miracle. And so when he left, I see my hand and I had $80. Wow, that was huge.
It was a fortune.
It was. I felt so rich.
Yeah.
So of course I didn't say to the people at the hospital, "Oh, I've got money now," you know. So at the end, the very next day, close to the late afternoon, they released Antonia. So we went back home. They sent us over in a taxi, and of course that evening was very, it was cold. She was breathing way better than yesterday, but it was still that stress kind of thing that you have when your kids get sick.
In a cold room, I think. Yeah, as well. It wasn't too hot in the room.
With no one to say, "Oh, you'll be fine," and it's just me and her. And so, at the end, I fill up a plastic bottle with hot water because it was so cold as well, that house, but I was lucky to have a roof. And so we slept really bad because it was a very, very, very cold June in 2011. I remember clearly. And so we had a rough night, and in the morning, I think it was 8:30, my phone started ringing. I'm like, "Can you please give me a break? I need a break, please." I was exhausted and everything. And plus, as I said before, I didn't have any visa. I didn't have nothing. I was already on the process of trying to get something. I mean, immigration, they were aware of us in New Zealand, and that I didn't have a visa. They knew all about it. They were just, "Oh, what do we do with this one?" Oh.
So in process.
But still, nothing on my passport. I didn't even have the passport because it was with them. And so, anyway, they rang me and I was like, "Give me a break." And they said, "Hello, is this Paola?" I'm like, "Yeah, my name is Paola, but by the way, hi." And she says, "Oh, I'm calling you from immigration." I'm like, "Oh, okay, hi. I'm sorry. I'm here. I'm sorry. It's just," and I explained to her, "I'm sorry. I had a really rough night, blah, blah, blah." And I told her everything. And she said, "Oh, okay. Oh, so I'm glad to be ringing you now because I have very good news for you." I'm like, "Okay." And she said, "We just granted you 6 months of a open work permit." And I started crying so much. And she said, "Do you want me to send you the passports over to where you're living?" I was staying at someone's random room, and I said, "I have $80. I can go on my own. I can go catch the bus and go to immigration and get my passport." So I said, "No, I'll come." And so I went to get my passports and Antonia's passport, and there it was, a sticker with 6 months visa.
So cool.
It was so cool. Because I had when I was there inside of this period, I didn't see any way out. But something inside me was saying, "Just keep going. Keep going, keep going." Because many times I sat there and looked at the sky and thought, "I'm crazy. What am I doing to my, 4-year-old? Maybe I should just go back." But something was, "No, don't go back. Don't give up. Don't give up." And so I listened to that little voice that always reminds me, "Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give." And I didn't. And so, yes, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. It doesn't matter. I mean,
this is such an amazing story, and I think it will help I all call it our family. They subscribe to our channel to help them to see there's other people, they're going through hardship, but it is like you just said, there is always light, the other side of the tunnel. If you believe. It has to really come from the inside. Not you have to believe in it. There's yes, I can do it. And I think the most important thing is, why did you start the journey? Why did you start it?
Because
And
I really wanted to make a change. I did not want to stay my whole life in a place where I felt miserable.
So
my
where are
whole
you
life.
originally from?
I'm originally from Chile, South America. Yes.
The other side, on the
Literally
well,
the
yes,
other side of the
from
ocean.
From the ocean.
Yes.
So, but you did listen to your gut feelings.
Yes,
and you wanted to make the change.
And I watched The Secret, a documentary many years ago, and a phrase got very stuck in my head. Out of nowhere and out of nothing, there's always a way. And it might sound cheesy, I don't care, but I repeat that to myself every single day.
Yeah.
Thousands of times.
Can you repeat it again? Can you repeat it again? That is powerful.
Out of nothing and out of nowhere, a way would be made. And that was Michael from The Secret. I can't pronounce his last name properly. I'm so sorry, and I don't want to say it in the wrong way. But yeah, that got stuck in my head and in my heart, I should say. Because it was there all the time. Don't give up. Look. And here I am.
This is amazing. How old is your daughter now?
She's 14 now.
Oh my goodness, 14, teenager. This is great. And how many more children do you have now?
I have 2 more.
So we have 3 now.
Yes, one is 14, Antonia, and then Eva, she's 2 years and 7 months, full of energy, And then we have little Isabella. She's 7 months, crawling everywhere and standing up with anything, and she's so dangerous.
But it is so nice to see, you went through the hardship, to the worst you actually can imagine.
Yeah.
Because I know your other story as well.
But I would do it again if I had to.
Look, yeah.
100%. I would go through that again and again if it was necessary.
And it made you the person you are today.
Yeah.
It made you strong, even stronger. Because I know you still have ups and downs, as we all have.
Even though sometimes I used to say, I don't want to be strong anymore. I don't care.
Yeah. But you have moments like this.
It was so worth it.
Yes.
Oh, it was so worth it.
Thank you so much for sharing your story. This is just amazing, really touchy, and your power. I can feel your energy and your power. This is so great, and I know your children will have the power to go through this, because life is definitely not getting easier, especially what we go on right now.
Yeah.
No, cool. Thank you so much, Paola.
Steffi.
So much. What a story. Touchy as. I had goosebumps sitting here. So how are you feeling? What are you going through right now? Remember, we are on this journey together. Post us your thoughts, subscribe to our channel, enjoy life, live in the moment, and most of all, be unstoppable. Be yourself. This is what all matters. Live life to the full. That's what I always can say. Have a lovely day, and we will see you soon. Bye.